Minister of State for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu, has commended the initiative of the management of Third Eye Africa TV in creating awareness about security issues in the country. The minister, who visited the station at the Central Business District, Abuja, expressed the hope that, in its program, Third Eye Africa TV would help in promoting national integrity.
I've just toured the facility, and I'm convinced that what I've seen in terms of infrastructure, modern equipment, and also the caliber of staff that I've seen, which I had interacted with them previously, goes to show that the television station is built on a solid foundation. And I do hope that it will provide a strong avenue for Nigerians to be well educated so that they can be patriotic, self-reliant, and be able to contribute to the growth of our country. And most importantly also, I pray that the television station will also promote national integration and also it promote creating awareness of our security, so that everybody in Nigeria will know that security is everybody's business and will cooperate with the security agencies, various organizations, there so that we can maintain the peaceful coexistence of this country as been hoped and been worked by Mr. President to ensure that this country is peaceful.
The minister also speaks on the suspension of emergency food and nutrition aid for millions of people in the northeast of Nigeria by the United Nations World Food Programme. The suspension, which comes at a time of escalating violence in the region, is due to funding shortfalls. The minister says the government has come up with some intervention to mitigate the impact of the suspension.
Us as a nation will consider it as a challenge and a serious emergency. It happened because the World Food Programme is suspending some of its activities, which has to do with the running of clinics that treat and prevent severe and acute form of malnutrition and even chronic malnutrition too. So, but on our own as a government, we are also doing a lot to ensure that we reacted positively, and so far Mr. President has granted an intervention that very soon we'll go out and see. We reach out to various clinics that have been shut down to ensure that we work together with the World Food Programme, UNICEF, to ensure that we mitigate the impact of the suspension and also prevent a lot of mortality that is likely to happen. This is not also the first time Nigeria is reacting to emergency. We have done that during the COVID-19. And we have seen how Nigeria mobilized itself in terms of generating internal resources, such as through the CACO bid, to ensure that there is a strong intervention that was very resilient and allowed us to overcome that. We are also taking that to same route. We have started reaching out to various private sectors in the country, and we have sensitized them, and very soon we know a lot of them will do a lot. Earlier, even before now, we have started that in terms of homegrown school feeding program. We have got a lot of memorandum of understanding, like if you go to Sangaya school in Jere, we have AMA Foundation there and doing a lot. And a lot of Nigerians are willing to cooperate with us. The only thing, the condition given to us is to see that our ministry remain transparent and accountable. And we are okay. We are also working to ensure that our activities are transparent and accountable. Just yesterday, I think on Monday, I had a parley with the Coalition of Civil Society Organization, and we told them exactly what the ministry is doing, and this is not a time that we bury what we are doing. We'll tell Nigerians what we are doing, what is the focus of Mr. President, so that Nigerians will know that a lot is being done. But because there are no active participation at the federal level, those programs that are done jointly in collaboration with state, federal government has completely been sidelined, and therefore the credit is not even coming to the president himself and his regime. So this we are ready now to change the narrative. We will give the state the prime position they demand, and we work with them because we can't do it alone. And that's why even as a ministry we had to present a memo to allow for the inauguration of National Council on Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, so that we can all come together, work together, develop a policy that is owned by all of us, so that federal government cannot be neglected, local government will not be neglected, state cannot be neglected.
Dr. Sununu also highlights measures taken by the government to cushion the effect of floods in some communities in the country's on victims.
We are working essentially with the Office of the Vice President. National Emergency Management Agency is under the under the Presidency now, and together we have formed a coalition. And we are also working with Federal Minister of Agriculture so that ensure that this is on our own. We have started a process that we are going to use our National Social Register for anticipatory response in all those areas that we have mentioned. And then we also know that already some areas were already flooded. So the ministry has also developed, through our National Social Investment Program Agency, developed a program under the Government Enterprises and Empowerment Program to see how we can reach out farmers, most especially to during the dry season farming to mitigate the impact of the flooding that we have seen during this wet season. And we are targeting almost 21,000 farmers that will be reached with a collateral-free and interest-free loan of 300,000, which we believe is also going to assist on this. And then not only that, because also we have seen massive this, and very soon now we are almost reaching to over 2.1 million Nigerians with our National Safety Net Program, the conditional cash transfer that will be given to almost 2 million households. That's almost 10 million Nigerians that will be reached very soon. And we have concluded the arrangement with the World Bank to ensure that those monies through the CBN is being remitted to the account of those Nigerians so that they can also, the effect of both natural and human resources disasters that is causing much crisis in the country is mitigated. And we're also moving towards developing a durable solution. Most especially, we have started that with our IDPs, where we are cultivating farm, and we have a sharing formula for them. 30% of whatever they cultivated is given to them as a food component. Then the 70% of what they have also cultivated will be taken by the federal government, but money will be paid to them as cash components so that they can buy other food ingredients that is needed to prepare the food. And then the food will also be given to our internally displaced person. And then most importantly, I must also want Nigerians to know that Mr. President has also granted approval for food support. The World Food Program is also given emergency food transfer to Nigerians who are vulnerable. So we have also gotten the approval from Mr. President to ensure that we go quickly do all the procurement processes to ensure that we have food stock that can be distributed to those in need of food so that they cannot be allowed to starve. And then apart from children malnutrition, we also have cases of adult malnutrition. The fact to say is that Mr. President is really very proactive in addressing the concerns raised by the suspension of the program of World Food Program.